Western State University for men's action as Georgia College Bobcats, our guest on the scoreboard, take on our Georgia Southwestern State University Hurricanes. First, the starting lineup for the Bobcats of Georgia College. Number 0, Chris Parks. Number 1, Jordan Thomas. Number 2, Wesley Simpson. Number 12, Austin Sloan. And number 24, Justin Clave. Assistant coach, Ryan Aquino. And the head coach, Mark Gaines.
And we're underway here at the Storm Dome where the Hurricanes will take on Georgia College University, the Bobcats from Millersville, Georgia. The Bobcats enter the game with a 10-13 record. Kalen Whitley with the first shot of the game is no good. Rebound taken by Jordan Thomas. The Bobcats have a 7-8 Peach Belt Conference record. The Hurricanes enter with an 8-13 record and a 3-12 overall Peach Belt Conference record. That's Thomas again up with the spin move off the glass is up and good. So Thomas with the first basket of the game makes it 2-0. Hurricanes now with the basketball. It's going to be Jamari Dean. Gets it to Kalen Whitley. Whitley drives to the left side, pulls it back out, gets it to Jamari Dean. Abdul Dial from the top of the key. His shot falls a little short. Taken by Jordan Thomas. Thomas on the run. Cut off there by Solomon Thomas. His shot is no good. Rebound, Abdul Dial. Can't save it as it goes out of bounds. Yes, you ready? All right, hit me the opening. We're on. We got the opening going.
Tell them to lock it to live.
Hey, Jordan. Jordan, make sure you lock it to live. We'd like to welcome everybody to the live broadcast as we join in progress after the Daytona races. The Hurricanes have gotten on the board with their first basket. Jalen Cameron with his first basket. He'll miss the free throw after his made basket, so 18-20 to go here in the first half. It'll be Chris Parks on the right wing, gets it to Austin Sloan, kicks it into Parks. Parks, pump fake, goes up, no good. Rebound taken by Austin Sloan. His shot is no good. He'll get fouled. I'll tell you one thing, that Chris Parks is one good-looking dude. He looks like he could play NFL tight end for somebody. He may could play for the Chiefs. He's 6'5", and he is built like a solid building. Playing forward for Georgia College. Austin Sloan with his first free throw on the way. It's good. Sloan, a 6'7" freshman from Warner Robins, Georgia. Sloan's second free throw on the way. It's up and good. 6-2 your score. Hurricanes now with the basketball. Jalen Cameron wearing number 10 today. He usually wears number 1. Justin Cave will apply pressure to Kalen Whitley. Has his pass knocked away. Picks it up off the floor. His pass down court is in return intercepted by Kalen Whitley. So Cave and Whitley exchange a few turnovers there. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Georgia Southwestern basketball. I want to say thank you to Coach Aaron Coons. He was the guest color commentator during the first half of the girls' game. Abdul Dial now gets it to Jalen Cameron. Cameron going to be double teamed, gets it into Dial. Dial off the glass, up and good. Abdul Dial with his first basket of the day. 6-4 you score here in the Storm Dome. If you're not here yet, you still got time to get down and see some good Peach Belt Conference basketball. We invite you to come out. There's Austin Sloan cutting on a backdoor to the basket. He gets a dunk and an easy basket. Coach Aaron Coons wants and gets a timeout. We'll take a 30-second break. We'll be back after this. You're listening to Hurricane Basketball on 94 Sports. Dome where Georgia College leads by an 8-4 score. 17-11 to go here in the first half. Kalen Whitley with the basketball. He'll kick it over on the right wing to Abdul Dial. Dial to Jamari Dean at the free throw line. Turnaround jump shot. Ooh, swish, and it's good. Jamari Dean with his first basket of the day makes it 8-6. Georgia College with a tight 2-point lead. Jordan Thomas now with the basketball. He'll get it to Chris Parks out at the free throw line, being guarded by Jamari Dean. Back to Thomas. Thomas looks inside. Can't find anybody. He'll kick it back out near midcourt to Wesley Simpson. Simpson drives to the left elbow, kicks it over to Sloan. Sloan to Justin Cave. Cave for the three-pointer, no good. Rebound by Kalen Whitley. Quickly up court to Jalen Cameron on the right wing. Cameron back out to Dial. Dial across court to Kalen Whitley. Whitley now to Solomon Thomas. Thomas back to Kalen Whitley at the top of the key. Going to drive the right side. His shot is up and good. He'll get a free throw also. So Kalen Whitley with the basket. He'll get an and one. What a soft touch off the glass by Kalen Whitley. If he had shot it any harder, it would have definitely bounced too far off the glass and wouldn't have had a chance to go in. So Kalen Whitley knowing just the right touch for the basket. 8-8 your score. Kalen Whitley with the free throw. Free throw is up and it's good. Kalen Whitley now with 3 points. Georgia College under the direction of Coach Mark Gaines. Mark Gaines, a 1999 Georgia Southwestern graduate. So Gaines is an alumni. The shot is taken from Brandon Thomas from three, is no good. Goes off the fingertips of Jalen Cameron, and we'll have immediate timeout. So with 15:59 to go here in the first quarter, Hurricanes lead by a score of 9-8. We'll take this 60-second break. You're listening to Hurricane Basketball on 94 Sports.
Here is where we're from. Here made us who we are. Here is where we learn relationships are worth more than dollars can measure. It's a value that grows over time, strengthens under pressure, and thrives when serving others. We're Synovus, and we're here for our community because we live here too. Synovus, the bank of here.
With the Hurricanes lead by one, 9-8 your score. It'll be Georgia College basketball underneath their own basket. That'll be Richard Crawford inbounding for the Bobcats. He's going to get it into A.J. James. James will get it back to Crawford. 5 new players on the floor for Georgia College. That'll be Crawford. You're going to have to give me a little bit of time to get these names of the substitutes. That'll be Jalen Cameron. There's no doubt who that is. He'll drive to the basket after the steal. Cameron with his second basket of the day. That gives him 4 on the day. That gives the Hurricanes a 3-point lead, 11-8. Georgia College now with the basketball. Gets it to Austin Deckard. Deckard back out to Richard Crawford. Crawford being guarded by Solomon Thomas. Over to Deckard on the left wing. Pass inside to Christian Coleman is knocked away but picked up. Gets it back out to Austin Deckard. Deckard's three-pointer is no good. Rebound taken by Jamari Dean. Dean gets it to Abdul Dial. Dial to Kalen Whitley. Whitley to the top of the key. Going to drive down the lane, and he's going to get hammered. So we're going to have a foul. That's going to be on number 5, Austin Deckard. That'll be his first foul of the day. The Hurricanes will inbound underneath their own basket. That'll be Kalen Whitley inbounding. Whitley inbounds to Jamari Dean, down in the corner. Gets it back to Solomon Thomas. Thomas over to Kalen Whitley on the right wing. Whitley looks inside. Doesn't see anybody he wants to pass to. Dribbles around the arc, pulls up from 10 feet on the left wing. No good. Rebound taken by A.J. James. James will get it to Richard Crawford, who will walk it across midcourt. He'll be picked up by Solomon Thomas. Now he gets the pass off to Austin Deckard. Now to Brandon Thomas. Thomas at the top of the key, 15 on the shot clock. Dribbles to the left elbow, gets it to A.J. James. James down in the corner to Deckard. Deckard for 3, good. So Austin Deckard with his first points of the day makes it 11-11. Just over 14 minutes to go here in the first half. Lady Hurricanes pull out a 60-49 Peach Belt Conference win over Georgia College earlier today. Congratulations to Coach Justin Payne and the Lady Hurricanes. Hoping to pull off a Peach Belt doubleheader sweep here. Jamari Dean with his turnaround jump shot is no good. Rebound is picked up there by Brandon Thomas. Thomas will hand off to Richard Crawford. Crawford walks it across midcourt, gets it to, or fake the pass to Austin Deckard. Now gets it to Deckard. Got to Christian Coleman. Coleman can't find anybody. Now finally gets it to Richard Crawford. Crawford dribbles to the right, gets a pick from Coleman, 4 on the shot clock. His three-pointer's up and no good. Rebound taken and fought for by Jalen Cameron. What a job by Jalen Cameron to finally come away with that rebound. There were arms everywhere for that rebound, but Jalen Cameron came out with it. Kalen Whitley now gets a pick from Jamari Dean down the right side of the lane, loses a handle on it, Picked up by A.J. James. James down, and he'll lay it in with 2 hands. So Georgia College now with the 2-point lead. Quickly up court is going to be Abdul Dowell. Dowell will kick it back out to Kalen Whitley. Whitley thinks about it, but thinks better. He'll back it out and kick it over to Dowell on the left wing. Dowell drives the baseline. His shot is knocked away, picked up by Christian Coleman. Coleman, a 6'7" sophomore from Chatsworth, Georgia. It'll be Richard Crawford now, guarded by Kalen Whitley on the right wing. He gets it to Coleman. Coleman picked up by Jamari Dean. He'll shoot from the free throw line. Coleman's free throw shot is good, or shot from the free throw line. Excuse me, it wasn't a free throw. It was from the free throw line, though. Abdul Dowell, top of the key, going to drive down the left side of the lane, pump fake up, and has it knocked away there by A.J. James. Ball's picked up there by Brandon Thomas. Thomas will quickly get it to Richard Crawford. 15-11 your score. Georgia College leads here early, or about midway through the first half. 12 minutes to go in the first half. Christian Coleman out to Richard Crawford. Crawford for 3 at the top of the key. Long rebound knocked away and picked up there by Kalen Whitley. Whitley across midcourt. Gets a pick from Jamari Dean. Kicks it over to Jalen Cameron for 3. In and out. Tipped by Jamari Dean. It doesn't go. And now a foul will be called. Looks like that's going to be called on Abdul Dowell. That'll be Dowell's first foul of the day, and we'll take another media timeout. So with 11:39 to go here in the first half, Georgia College leads by a score of 15-11. We'll be back after these 60 seconds. You're listening to Hurricane Basketball on 94 Sports.
At Zaxby's, there's nothing better than hand-breaded chicken, unless it's hand-breaded chicken with sauce. From sweet to savory, mild to wild, even that world-famous Zax sauce. Whatever you're craving, we've got the sauce at Zaxby's.
Lead 15-11. Josh Press into the game for the Hurricanes. Also Devin Higgs. Christian Coleman with the basketball. Gets it inside to Richard Crawford. Crawford up and good. So Crawford gets one from inside the lane. Makes it 17-11. Georgia College on a 6-point run here. It's 11-11 at one time. Devin Higgs now spin move in the lane. His shot is no good, and we'll have a whistle and a foul. That foul is going to be called on Austin Deckard. That'll be 2 on Austin Deckard. Deckard, a 6'3" redshirt freshman from Sewanee, Georgia. Now send Devin Higgs to the line. Higgs, a 6'4" sophomore from Sewanee, Georgia. First free throw is on the way up and good by Devin Higgs. Second free throw up and good. Devin Higgs now with 2 points. 17-13 your score. Chris Parks and Austin Sloan back in the game. Inbounds pass goes to Jordan Thomas. Thomas, full court pressure by the Hurricanes. Cross court pass to Justin Cave. Back to Thomas. Thomas crosses midcourt. Going to be picked up there by Solomon Thomas. Jordan Thomas to Justin Cave. Cave now to Wesley Simpson. Simpson gives it to Chris Parks. Parks being guarded by Jamari Dean. Gets it inside. Shot up by Wesley Simpson is no good. Rebound taken by Devin Higgs. Loses a handle but saves it. Gets it back in. Solomon Thomas over to Jalen Cameron. Cameron from the left elbow, up and good. Jalen Cameron now with 6 points. He leads the Hurricanes, and it's 17-15. 10-14 to go in the first half. Inside pass goes to Justin Cave. Cave turnaround jumper just a little short. Rebound by Jamari Dean. Gets it to Josh Press and quickly to Solomon Thomas. Thomas will get it to Jalen Cameron at the top of the key. Looks inside, can't find anybody. Gets it to Solomon Thomas. Now to Jamari Dean on the right baseline. Going to take Chris Parks to the hole. Jump shot up and good. Jamari Dean now with 4. Ties the game at 17. 9:42 to go here in the first half. We have a tie score at 17. Jordan Thomas gets it over to Chris Parks. Parks will take it to the hole, and that gets knocked away there by Devin Higgs, picked up by Solomon Thomas. Thomas on the run, gets it to Jalen Cameron. Cameron for 3 at the top of the key, up and good! Jalen Cameron with his 9th point of the game with a 3-pointer makes it 20-17. So the Hurricanes on a 9-point run. Wesley Simpson gets it down in the corner to Austin Sloan. He tries to get it inside to Chris Parks, but knocked away there by Jalen Cameron. We'll have Kalen Whitley enter the game. Jalen Cameron will get a well-deserved rest. Cameron leading the scorer for the Hurricanes so far with 9 points. Georgia College will inbounds. That'll be Jordan Thomas. Thomas gets it inside to Chris Parks. Parks on the right block, and we're going to have a foul. Going to call a hand check there on Jamari Dean. That'll be the first foul of the day on Jamari Dean. First personal foul, 3rd team foul on the Hurricanes. It'll be inbounds under the basket for Georgia College. Inbounds pass stolen by Jamari Dean. Dean passes to Kalen Whitley. Whitley quickly up to Solomon Thomas, and they're going to say he hit the out of bounds line right here in front of me. Coach Aaron Coombs is going to express his disagreement, but to no avail. I couldn't see. It was right here in front of us, but can't see over the little desktop here. Pass goes inside to Chris Parks. His shot is up and good. A whistle and a foul, so Parks is going to get the chance at the old-fashioned 3-point play. That foul is going to be on Jamari Dean. That's Jamari's 2nd foul here in the first half. So Parks with the free throw. Parks, a 6'5" sophomore from Beaufort, Georgia. Free throw on the way is up and good, so Parks now with 3 points. 6 different Bobcats have scored. That cross-court pass is stolen by Jordan Thomas. He goes the distance. It's knocked away by Devin Higgs. Saved by Kalen Whitley. What a play by Devin Higgs to block, and also saved by Kalen Whitley there. Jamari Dean from the left baseline. His jump shot is short and no good. Rebound taken by Parks. Parks going to give it to Wesley Simpson. And a foul going to be called on Devin Higgs in the backcourt. 20-20 your score. 8:16 to go here in the first half. It'll be Georgia College basketball just in front of the student section, just across the way. Wesley Simpson will inbounds. Inbounds goes to Chris Parks, who will immediately give it back to Simpson. Simpson from DeLand, Florida. On the right wing, gets it inside to Chris Parks. His shot is no good. Good job of defense that time by Jamari Dean, making Chris Parks double pump. Pass goes inside to Jamari Dean. Dean is going to be hammered on the shot. Shot is no good, but he'll get 2 free throws. That foul is on Austin Sloan. We'll send Jamari Dean to the line for 2 free throws, but not until after we take this timeout. 7:54 to go in the first half. We have a tied score, 20-20. We'll be back after this 60-second break. You're listening to Hurricane Basketball on 94 Sports. half. Jamari Dean will go to the line for 2 free throws.
Jamari Dean on the line.
Jamari. 6'6" sophomore from Ellenwood, Georgia. His first free throw is on the way and no good. So Dean will get a second free throw. Second free throw on the way up, and it's good. 5 points for Jamari Dean, and we'll have Jalen Cameron enter for Jamari Dean. And 5 new players for Georgia College. So it'll be Georgia College basketball. Hurricanes will apply full court pressure. Pass over to Brandon Thomas. Thomas, double teamed out in their midcourt, gets it over to Richard Crawford. Crawford being guarded by Devin Higgs. Crawford on the dribble, top of the key. Looks inside, nobody open. Kicks it over to Brandon Thomas. Thomas's three-pointer is no good. Long rebound there by Austin Deckard. Deckard will kick it back over to Richard Crawford to reset the offense. Going to give it to Deckard. Back over to Brandon Thomas. Thomas to A.J. James. Now Christian Coleman. Coleman back to Richard Crawford. 4 on the shot clock. Pulls up in the lane. Running jump shot is up and good for Richard Crawford. Crawford now with 4 points. 22-21 your score. Georgia College leads by 1. Just under 7 minutes to go here in the first half. Kalen Whitley drives down the left side of the lane. Can't find the shot. Kicks it back out to Josh Press. Press to Devin Higgs. Higgs down the lane, and he's going to be hammered to the floor. And that foul is going to be called on A.J. James. And that's going to send Devin Higgs to the line. Devin's already 2 for 2 from the line today. He has 2 points on the day. Free throw on the way is up, and it's good. So Higgs now with 3 points. Devin's second free throw up and good. Devin with 4 points today, all of them on free throws. He's 4 for 4 from the line. Hurricanes take a 1 point lead. Brandon Thomas dribbles past Josh Press, kicks it down in the corner to Christian Coleman. And the putback by A.J. James is good. And a foul is going to be called on Jalen Cameron. So A.J. James will go to the line. He'll get a chance for a 3-point play. 24-23 your score. 6:35 to go here in the first half. It's been a seesaw match so far. Back and forth lead between the two teams. Free throw is on the way, no good. Rebound by Christian Coleman. The Bobcats will reset their offense. Jamar Dean getting ready to check back in for the Hurricanes. 8 on the shot clock. A.J. James with the basketball, kicks it down the corner to Coleman, and he's going to hit the end line. So a turnover for Georgia College. Not really sure Coleman would have been able to get that shot off before the 30-second clock went off, but doesn't matter. He's called out of bounds by the official. Kalen Whitley will bring it down for the Hurricanes. Whitley met at midcourt by Brandon Thomas. Gets it to Abdul Dahl. Cross-court pass to Josh Press. His three-pointer is up and no good. Rebound taken by Christian Coleman of Georgia College, and he'll quickly get it over to Richard Crawford. Crawford will walk it across midcourt, picked up by Kalen Whitley over on the left wing. Kicks it out to Brandon Thomas at the top of the key. Drives the lane. His shot is up and good. Brandon Thomas with his first points of the day. Makes it 26-23. Cross-court pass goes to Josh Press. It's just out of reach of Josh. It goes out of bounds. So it'll be Georgia College basketball. Solomon Thomas and Devin Higgs will check back in for the Hurricanes. Georgia College will inbounds. That'll be Richard Crawford. Crawford across midcourt. Over on the left wing, guarded by Devin Higgs, gets it back to Brandon Thomas. Thomas down the right side of the lane, lays it off the glass, no good. Rebound fought for, kicked out, picked up by Richard Crawford. Crawford will start it back over, gets it to Austin Deckard for three. His shot is short. Rebound by Jamari Dean. Dean gets it to Solomon Thomas. Thomas down the left side, pulls up, gets it down in the corner, Jamari Dean. Dean down the baseline, his shot is up and no good. Whistle and a foul will be called. That foul is going to be on Christian Coleman. That'll be first personal foul on Coleman. It's the 8th team foul. That'll send Jamari Dean to the line. Dean with 5 points so far. He's 1 for 2 from the free throw line so far today. First free throw on the way up and good. Dean will get a second free throw here. And 5 more players, the 5 original starters it looks like, or 4 original starters, and Hunter Norman will check in for Georgia College. Next free throw is on the way. Jamari Dean is good, so Dean now with 7 points, 3 for 4 from the line so far today. So we have Parks, Jordan Thomas, Wesley Simpson, and Justin Cave of the original starting 5, and Hunter Norman now in for Georgia College. Hunter Norman with the basketball, being guarded by Solomon Thomas. Gets it to Jordan Thomas. Thomas with a long three-pointer, no good. Rebound taken by Jalen Cameron. Cameron will pass it off to Solomon Thomas. Thomas up right in front of us, pulls up for the three-pointer, up and good. Solomon Thomas with his first basket of the day as a 3, gives the Hurricanes a 2-point lead. Boy, it sure would be nice if Solomon Thomas could find that hot shooting hand like he has in many games so far this year. Georgia College now with the basketball. That three-pointer taken by Justin Cave is no good. Rebound tapped out to Devin Higgs. Higgs down the left side of the lane, gets it to Jamari Dean. His shot from 15 on the left wing is up and good. Jamari Dean now makes it 30-26. Dean now with 9 points. Dean and Jalen Cameron tied for the leading scorers for the Hurricanes with 9. Chris Parks at the top of the key, going to drive the right side of the lane. His running one-hander off the glass is up and good. So Parks now with 5 points. 30-28 your score. And now we're going to have an offensive foul called on Jamari Dean. That's going to be a 3rd foul on Jamari Dean. So we're going to have a timeout with 3:45 to go here in the first half. The Hurricanes lead by a score of 30-28. We'll take a 60-second break. We'll be back after this. You're listening to Georgia Southwestern State University basketball on 94 Sports.
In NCAA Division II, community engagement is an initiative at all 25 national championships because student-athletes want to give back while competing for a national title. Over the course of the year, Division II student-athletes have an opportunity to leave a lasting impression in local communities throughout the country. Whether Division II student-athletes are volunteering at hospitals, schools, after-school care programs, foster homes, or retirement villages, they make a difference in the lives of others. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
Hunter Norman will bring it up for the Bobcats here in the first half. 3:35 to go. Bobcats with the basketball. That'll be Jordan Thomas being guarded by Abdul Dowell. Has it knocked away. Hunter Norman now for 3. His shot is up and no good. Chris Parks will kick it out straight to Solomon Thomas. Thomas down the lane, and we're going to have an offensive foul call. Hunter Norman must have been on the one-act play team at Kennesaw. Foul called on Solomon Thomas. That'll be his first personal foul. 8th team foul of the first half on the Hurricanes. Norman will cross midcourt. Kicks it over to Wesley Simpson down in the corner. Tries to get it to Chris Parks. Has it knocked away and picked up there by Kalen Whitley. Whitley's pass to Devin Higgs. Higgs with a little shake and bake move. A finger roll off the glass is up and good. Higgs now with 6 points. That was quite a move to the basket. Moved down the right side of the lane and had a left-handed underhand finger roll layup off the glass that went in. Hunter Norman now down near the baseline for Georgia College. That'll be Wesley Simpson at the top of the key. And now we're going to have an offensive foul called on Jordan Thomas. So the offensive foul on Jordan Thomas will turn it over to the Hurricanes. Kalen Whitley will bring the ball up for the Hurricanes. Whitley. 1-3-1, or it looks like an extended 1-2-2 zone defense. Josh Press from the baseline. His shot is no good. Rebound by Chris Parks. Parks will get it to Hunter Norman. Norman will bring it up across midcourt on the right side, down in the corner to Justin Cave. Cave back to Hunter Norman. 2:09 to go here in the first half. Hurricanes lead by 4, 32-28. Norman picked up by Josh Press. Now to just Jordan Thomas. Thomas back over to Norman. Back out to Thomas near midcourt. Gets a pick from Chris Parks. 3 on the shot clock. His shot is no good, and we're going to have an offensive foul. That offensive foul is going to be called on Jordan Thomas again. That's his second offensive foul. He's got 3 total fouls. 2 of them are offensive fouls. It's going to be Hurricanes basketball. Kalen Whitley will be the recipient of the inbounds pass. Josh Press right here in front of us comes up the sideline. Gets it to Devin Higgs. Now back to Josh Press. Press back out to Higgs near midcourt. Cross-court pass to Kalen Whitley. Down in the corner, Abdul Dahl. Inside to Jalen Cameron. His pass out of the reach of Devin Higgs, and now we're going to have a foul. Foul is going to be called on Devin Higgs. And that's going to send the Bobcats to the line. That's going to be Austin Deckard. Deckard will shoot the bonus. Deckard's first free throw on the way is up and good, so he'll get a second one. 4 points for Austin Deckard on the day. 32-29, Hurricanes lead by 3. Second free throw on the way is up and good. So Deckard now 2 for 2 from the line. He's got 5 points on the day. 2-point lead for the Hurricanes. Preview day here on campus at Georgia Southwestern State University. A lot of potential future students on campus today, and now we're going to have a whistle and a foul, and that foul's going to be called on Devin Higgs, and Devin can't believe that. That's Devin's third total foul, second offensive foul.
Third personal.
Austin Deckard and Brandon Thomas checking in for Georgia College. Georgia College with the basketball and a chance to tie or take a 1-point lead with a 3-point play. Here with 1:21 to go in the first half. Richard Crawford. Coleman with the long rebound. Passes over to Brandon Thomas. Thomas being guarded by Josh Press. 14 on the shot clock. Wesley Simpson on the baseline. Can't find anybody. Gets it out to Crawford. Crawford down the lane. Off-balance shot is no good. Rebound by Coleman. Coleman up off the glass, no good. Tries to get his own rebound, and there's a tie-up in the lane. And it'll be Abdul Dahl and Richard Crawford. And now we're going to have Abdul Dahl slam Austin Deckard to the floor. Abdul would not let go of the jump ball and finally turned and slung Deckard to the floor, and Abdul Dial has been ejected from the game. So Abdul Dial has been ejected from the game. Deckard will get 2 free throws. So we're going to have what looks like a timeout while the officials discuss what took place. We'll keep it here. Still a discussion going on by the 3 officials near the free throw line in front of the Hurricane bench.
That's unacceptable, man.
This each team in the huddle with their coach getting their last few seconds instruction with 47 seconds here in halftime. Discussion going on, so now Deckard with the basketball, finally getting his free throws up and good. So Deckard now with 6 points, makes it 32-31. Second free throw on the way up, and it's good. 7 points for Deckard off the bench. It'll be Georgia College basketball. So another discussion. They're going to reset the shot clock at 30 seconds. We're tied here, 32-32, 47.3 seconds to go. Georgia College will have the basketball. Wesley Simpson will inbounds to Austin Deckard. Deckard gets it back to Simpson. Simpson to Richard Crawford. Crawford brings it across midcourt. He's going to be guarded by Kalen Whitley. Now over on the right wing to Brandon Thomas. Back out to Coleman at the top of the key. Pass over on the right wing to Wesley Simpson. Simpson for 3, up and good. Wesley Simpson with his first basket of the day makes it 35-32. 20 seconds to go just before halftime. Kalen Whitley with the basketball for the Hurricanes. Cross-court pass to Josh Pass. 13 on the game clock. Back over to Whitley. Whitley back over to Press. Press looking, can't find a shot. Kalen Whitley now with 4 seconds. Whitley going to have to create a shot. Gets it inside to Jalen Cameron. Cameron's shot off the glass is no good. And we'll go to halftime. And we've got a whistle. And there's a foul called on Christian Coleman. So that'll send Jalen Cameron to the line. So Jalen Cameron will get 2 free throws before we go to the locker room for halftime. They're going to put 3 seconds back on the clock, or 0.3, that's it. 0.3 seconds to go here in the half. Jalen Cameron will get 2 free throws. Boy, this could be huge. We could use these 2 points going into halftime. First free throw's on the way, just a little bit short. Jalen Cameron now. Second free throw on the way is up, and it's no good. Rebound by Coleman. And we'll go to halftime. Georgia College takes a 3-point lead into halftime. Georgia College leads 35-32. We'll be back with the halftime interview with Dr. Laura Boren after this 2-minute break. You're listening to Hurricane Basketball on 94 Sports.
They say college is the best time of your life. But what about what comes next? At Georgia Southwestern State University, you're not just here for the clubs, or the campus, or the dining hall. You're here for small class sizes, affordable programs, and real-world experience. When you come to GSW, you're not just here for college. You're here for your tomorrow. Georgia Southwestern State University. Take tomorrow by storm. Start your journey at gsw.edu.
That's all right.
To talk. We had some technical difficulties.
Yeah.
I totally apologize
Thank
for
you
that.
for having
Maybe
me.
we'll have you back again one day.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Dr. Laura Boren, the Vice President of Student Engagement and Success. It's great to have Dr. Boren here with us at halftime. We're ready for the second half. It'll be Georgia College basketball. A alley-oop pass to Austin Sloan goes for the slam dunk. And that runs the lead to 5, 37-32. Solomon Thomas from deep in the corner for three, no good. Long rebound by Devin Higgs. Higgs in the lane, can't find anybody. Gets it to Jamari Dean. His shot is no good. He's going to get hammered. The foul's going to be called on Austin Sloan. That'll send Jamari Dean to the line for 2 free throws. Dean with 9 points so far. His first free throw is on the way. It's up and good. Do I need to plug this back in? Are you sure? Dean, second free throw up and good. So Dean converts both free throws. That was plugged into here, and every time I turn the mics up, that's all I heard. I think it was because I mistakenly turned mic 3 up. Chris Parks drives to the basket. It'll be Hurricane basketball with 19-12 to go here in the second half. Solomon Thomas up the right side. Thomas over to Devin Higgs on the right wing. His shot from 3 is up and good. So Devin Higgs with a three-pointer. He has 9 points on the day. That ties the score up once again, 37-37. That's the 7th tie of the day so far. Chris Parks in the lane. His shot is no good. Jamari Dean with a rebound. Rebound and pass out to Kalen Whitley. Whitley to Jalen Cameron. Cross-court pass to Devin Higgs. Higgs three-pointer, no good. Rebound by Jalen Cameron. Cameron's shot is partially blocked there by Austin Sloan. It goes off of Devin Higgs. Out of bounds, so it'll be Georgia College basketball. Wesley Simpson will bring it up for the Bobcats. He'll be picked up by Devin Higgs there. Simpson near midcourt, going to dribble and get it down to Austin Sloan in the right corner. Cross-court pass over to Chris Parks. Parks up is good. 39-37. Georgia College leads. Kalen Whitley over to Devin Higgs on the right wing. Dribbles in, dribbles back out, gets it to Jamari Dean at the free throw line. Dean looks, can't find anybody, gets it back to Devin Higgs. Top of the key for 3, good! Devin Higgs now with 12 points. Makes it 40-39. Hurricanes with a tight 1-point lead. Wesley Simpson with the basketball for Georgia College. Simpson being guarded by Devin Higgs just in front of the student section. Dribbles out to the top of the key. A three-pointer misses everything. And the student section will certainly let him hear about that. So it'll be Hurricanes basketball with 17:34 to go here in the second half. It'll be Hurricanes basketball. Josh Press will inbounds to Kalen Whitley. Whitley, cross midcourt. Picked up there by Brandon Thomas. Make that Richard Crawford, and Crawford's going to get called for the hand check. Crawford will pick up his first foul of the day. Hurricanes will inbound underneath their own basket. That'll be Kalen Whitley. Whitley gets it to Josh Press, deep in the corner for 3, no good. Rebound taken by Jordan Thomas. Thomas on the run, across midcourt, picked up by Jalen Cameron. And we're going to have a reaching foul called on Jalen Cameron. That'll be Cameron's second foul of the day. Richard Crawford will inbounds across the way on the sideline. Crawford inbounds. That goes to Christian Coleman. Coleman will get it back to Jordan Thomas. Thomas picked up by Devin Higgs there. Dribbles down the left baseline. He's going to be double team, triple team. Gets the pass out to Brandon Thomas. Thomas now to Coleman. He can't find the handle on it. Picked up by Josh Press. Press across midcourt. Gets it to Kalen Whitley. Whitley down the baseline. Gets it to Jamari Dean. His shot is good. And a foul. So Dean with the basket. He'll get a free throw.
Jamari Dean.
That foul's going to be called on Richard Crawford, his second foul of the day. So Dean will go to the line. He's 5 for 6 from the free throw line so far today. Free throw on the way, up and good. So 14 on the day for Jamari Dean. That gives the Hurricanes a 4-point lead. 43-39 your score. Georgia Southwestern with a 4-point lead. Georgia College with the basketball. Christian Coleman at the top of the key, being guarded by Jamari Dean. Coleman going to try to back Dean down, and it's blocked by Jamari Dean. Jamari Dean swipes that shot by Christian Coleman away. So it'll be Georgia College basketball, 10 on the shot clock. Inbounds will be by Richard Crawford. He's going to get it to Jordan Thomas. Thomas on the baseline, pulls up, his shot is up and good. So Jordan Thomas with the basket, 43-41. Hurricanes lead. Kalen Whitley with the basketball. Whitley dribbles around out near midcourt. Pass goes inside to Jamari Dean on the baseline. Dean, turnaround jump shot up and no good. Almost had another chance at a three-point play. That foul's going to be on Christian Coleman. Looks like the strategy for the second half is going to be feed the big monster in Jamari Dean and let him score. First free throw is on the way, up and good. Jamari now 7 for 8 from the line with 15 points. In the earlier contest over at Milledgeville, Georgia College won that contest by 3, 86-83. 5 more Bobcats ready to go back in. Next free throw rims in and out. Rebounds taken by Christian Coleman. Coleman will get it to Richard Crawford. Crawford will walk it across midcourt. Dribbles to the right side, gets it to Brandon Thomas. Thomas now to Jordan Thomas. Thomas at the top of the key, gets a pick from Coleman. Going to be double teamed by Devin Higgs and Jamari Dean, and the shot in the lane by A.J. James is up and good, and a whistle and a foul. So James will get a chance for an old-fashioned three-point play, and with that, we're going to have a media timeout. So with 15:43 to go in the second half, Hurricanes lead by a 44-43 score. We'll be back after this 60-second timeout. You're listening to Georgia Southwestern State University basketball on 94 Sports. Back here in the Storm Dome, where A.J. James will get the free throw. He'll try to tie the game with this free throw. So one shot for A.J. James. On the way up and no good. Jamari Dean with the rebound. Quickly up court, Kalen Whitley dribbles to the free throw line, dribbles back out, gets it into Jamari Dean on the baseline. Dean pulls up, 10-footer from the right wing is in and out. Oh, how did that ball come out? Wesley Simpson with the rebound. Simpson out near midcourt, going to be guarded there by Josh Press, going to dribble to the left wing. Looks, gets the ball inside. Chris Parks back outside to Wesley Simpson. Simpson tries to get it to A.J. James and a whistle. And there's going to be a foul call. That foul is going to be called on Jalen Cameron. That's going to be the fourth on Jalen Cameron today. (44-43). Inbounds pass goes to Chris Parks. From the left elbow, his shot is no good. Josh Press with the rebound. Press gets it to Caleb Whitley. Whitley over to Josh Press on the left wing. Drives the baseline up and good. Good move that time by Josh Press. That's Josh's first basket of the day. Makes it 46-43. 14:50 to go here in the second half. Justin Cave with the basketball. Going to dribble the right side, pulls up, kicks it out to Austin Decker. This three-pointer is no good. Long rebound picked up by Solomon Thomas. Thomas down to Josh Press, deep in the corner on the right side, kicks it back out to Solomon Thomas. Thomas directs traffic, gets it on the wing to Josh Press. Press gets it to Caleb Whitley, cutting across the lane. His shot is no good. Rebound taken by Wesley Simpson. Simpson loses a handle on it, and it's going to be out of bounds, and it'll be Hurricanes basketball. Kalen Whitley now with the basketball. He crosses midcourt for the Hurricanes. Hurricanes with a three-point lead. Jamari Dean at the top of the key, being guarded by Chris Parks. Press on the left wing, gets it inside to Dean on the left wing, back out to Josh Press for three. His shot is no good. Rebound picked up there by Justin Cave. Cave over to Wesley Simpson. Simpson, a 6'1 sophomore from DeLand, Florida. Dribbles on the right wing, now to Chris Parks on the right baseline. Back out to Simpson on the right wing. Being guarded by Josh Press. Dribbles right here in front of us. Going to get a pick from Chris Parks back in the corner to Justin Cave. His three-pointer is no good. Rebound taken by Jamari Dean. Dean quickly up to Kalen Whitley. Whitley up the right side. Pulls up at the right elbow. His shot is a little short, no good. Rebound taken by Chris Parks. Wesley Simpson off the glass, up and good. 46-45 your score. 13 minutes to go here in the second half. Christian Palmer now with the basketball. Back over to Kalen Whitley. Drives the left wing, gets a pick from Jamari Dean. Back out to Christian Palmer.
Chris, you got your hands all over his back. Hey, slow.
And now we're going to have a foul called. That foul is going to be called on Chris Parks of Georgia College.
Hey, guys, 50 defense. 3 and 24, 50. You got 24. 50, 3 and 24.
Devin Barnes in the game for the Hurricanes. He'll inbounds to Jamari Dean. Dean picked up there by Wesley Simpson. Dean kicks it back out to Solomon Thomas. Gets a pick from Jamari Dean. Down in the corner to Devin Barnes. Barnes to Jamari Dean. Dean for the jumper from 10 feet. Up good. Jamari Dean now with 17 points on the game. Gives the Hurricanes a three-point lead. 48-45. 12:25 to go here in the second half. Austin Deckard out at the top of the key, being guarded by Barnes. Pass goes inside to Chris Parks. His shot is no good. Rebound taken by Solomon Thomas. Thomas on the run, gets it to Jamari Dean on the right wing. Dean pulls up on the baseline. His shot is partially blocked by Chris Parks. A little short. Rebound by Wesley Simpson. And we're going to have a foul called. That foul is going to be called on Devin Barnes. And we'll have a timeout with 11:59 to go here in the second half. Hurricanes lead by a score of 48-45. We'll take a 60-second break. You're listening to Georgia Southwestern State University basketball on 94 Sports.
At Zaxby's, chicken and delicious go hand in hand, as in hand-breaded, hand-seasoned, and handmade to order. There's only one place you can get chicken like that, Zaxby's.
In half, Hurricanes lead by 3. It's been back and forth the entire game. No team has had any type of extended lead. Richard Crawford will inbounds. That'll go to Austin Sloan, who'll quickly give it back to Crawford. Crawford now to Brandon Thomas. Thomas will give it to Jordan Thomas. Thomas pulls up just inside the three-point line on the right side. It's up and good. So Jordan Thomas now with 6 points, 48-47. Devin Barnes to Christian Palmer. Palmer on the right wing. Gets it back to Barnes at the top of the key. Barnes now to Jamari Dean. Dean to Solomon Thomas. Thomas for 3 from the left wing. No good. Rebound by Devin Barnes. Gives it to Jamari Dean. Cut down the lane and a slam dunk. Great job by Devin Barnes finding a slashing Jamari Dean as he slashes down the lane, and he gets a one-handed slam dunk. Dean now with 19 points, makes it 50-47. That got the crowd into the game a little bit. Three-pointer by Jordan Thomas is no good. Jamari Dean with another rebound. My goodness, I wonder how many rebounds Jamari Dean has today. But it's got to be well into double figures. Another double-double by Jamari Dean today. Devin Barnes on the right wing. Gets a pick from Jamari Dean. He pulls up for the 3. No good. Long rebound taken by Solomon Thomas. Thomas over to Devin Barnes. Down in the corner to Christian Palmer. Back to Devin Barnes. Now to Jamari Dean. 10 on the shot clock. Devin Barnes down the lane. Lays it up. Oh, no good. Barnes almost got that to go. He's going to be hammered and fouled. That foul is going to be on Brandon Thomas. That'll send Devin Barnes to the line.
First personal, 6-team foul. Devin Barnes on the line.
So Devin Barnes will get 2 free throws here. Chris Parks getting ready to check in for the Bobcats. First free throw by Barnes is on the way and no good. But Devin will get a second free throw here. Hurricanes trying to avenge the first game of the season, or the first game these two teams played against each other. Not the first game of the season, but the first contest between these two in Milledgeville. Over in Milledgeville, Georgia College won by a score of 86-83, a game that the Hurricanes lost by 3. I'm sure they had their chances in the game and trying to extract some revenge here in the Storm Dome. Second free throw by Devin Barnes is good, so Barnes now with 1 point. Bobcats with the basketball. Brandon Thomas tries to take Christian Barnes to the hole, and he'll get fouled. The foul is on Christian Palmer. Palmer gets his first foul of the day on Christian Palmer, a freshman from Macon, Georgia. That's going to send Brandon Thomas to the line. Thomas will get 2 free throws. First one up and on the way and good. Second free throw on the way. It's up and good. So Brandon Thomas now with 4 points. 51-49. Canes lead by 2. 10 minutes to go here in the second half. Kalen Whitley with the basketball. Kicks it down in the corner to Christian Palmer. Palmer gets it to Josh Press. Press to Kalen Whitley. Back to Josh Press. Over to Christian Palmer for 3. His shot is no good. Rebound picked up there by Jamari Dean. Kicks it in the corner to Solomon Thomas for 3. In and out. Rebound, long rebound picked up by Brandon Thomas. Thomas quickly over to Jordan Thomas. Jordan Thomas from the free throw line. Shot is no good. Taken by Solomon Thomas. Thomas on the run across midcourt. Now to Kalen Whitley. Top of the key for 3. No good. Rebound now by Brandon Thomas. Thomas gets it to Richard Crawford. Crawford will walk it across midcourt. Coach Mark Gaines giving the instructions to the Bobcats. Pass over on the right wing to Brandon Thomas. His 3 is up and good. 52-51. Georgia College now leads by 1. Kalen Whitley across midcourt for the Hurricanes. Passes down in the corner to Christian Palmer. Palmer, cross-court pass to Josh Press. Now to Solomon Thomas on the right wing. Over to Josh Press. Back to Solomon Thomas. Thomas over to Christian Palmer, deep in the right corner. Palmer with a cross-court pass to Josh Press. Now down in the corner to Kalen Whitley. Whitley going to drive, and the 30-second clock, the shot clock goes off. Hurricanes unable to get a shot off. So it'll be a turnover by the Hurricanes. 52-51, Georgia College leads. 8:30 to go here in the second half. Georgia College now with the basketball. That'll be Brandon Thomas for 3. Off the glass is good. And Coach Aaron Coons wants and gets a timeout. So with 8:15 to go here in the second half, Georgia College leads by a score of 55-51. We'll be back after this 60-second break. You're listening to Hurricane Basketball on 94 Sports.
They say college is the best time of your life. But what about what comes next? At Georgia Southwestern State University, you're not just here for the clubs, or the campus, or the dining hall. You're here for small class sizes, affordable programs, and real-world experience. When you come to GSW, you're not just here for college. You're here for your tomorrow. Georgia Southwestern State University. Take tomorrow by storm. Start your journey at gsw.edu.
1 point for Georgia College. They have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 players who have scored. And the Hurricanes have had 8 players score at least a point. Solomon Thomas will go to the line. His free throw is on the way. It's up and good, so Solomon will get another free throw. Next free throw is on the way. It's up and good. So Solomon Thomas now with 5 points on the day. Gives the Hurricanes a 56-55 lead. Richard Crawford with the basketball. He'll get it over to Jordan Thomas. Thomas down the right side of the lane. Off the glass is up and good. So Thomas with a basket gives him 8 points on the day. And the 1 point lead for Georgia College. Solomon Thomas to Josh Press. Cross-court pass to Kalen Whitley. Inside to Jamari Dean. Dean kicks it to Whitley. Whitley now, his pass to Jalen Cameron is kicked away. Kicked away by Jordan Thomas. So it'll be Hurricane basketball. Jalen Cameron will inbounds for the Hurricanes. Pass goes over to Devin Higgs. Higgs back to Kalen Whitley. Whitley for 3, no good. And Jalen Cameron does everything he can to save it as it goes out of bounds, but great effort by Jalen, but just can't quite save the out of bounds. So it'll be Georgia College basketball. Wesley Simpson will bring it up for the Hurricanes. Simpson across midcourt. Gets it inside to Chris Parks. Parks being guarded by Jamari Dean. He makes a move to the basket, and from behind, Devin Higgs takes it away from Chris Parks. Higgs gets it to Devin Barnes. Barnes being double teamed, now gets it over to Jalen Cameron. Cameron in the lane, gets it to Jamari Dean, has his pass knocked away. Picked up there by Devin Barnes. Great job of hustle on the floor. Georgia College picks it up, and that'll be Jordan Thomas for the basket. Well, the ball rolled around on the floor in possession of about 4 different people then. Pass goes inside to Jamari Dean, and a foul is going to be called on Jordan Thomas. That's going to be 4 on Jordan Thomas. Georgia College with a 3-point lead, 59-56. So that's going to send Jamari Dean to the line. Dean already with 19 points on the day.
Jamari Dean on the line.
Dean will be shooting the bonus.
Block out, guys.
7 for 9 from the line so far today is Jamari Dean. Free throw on the way up and good. So Jamari now with 20 points on the day. And I'll tell you what, Jamari Dean has worked hard for those 20 points today. Second free throw on the way up, and it's good. So 21 points on the day for Jamari Dean. Cuts the lead to 1, 59-58. Just over 6 minutes to go here in the second half. Pass up to Chris Parks. His shot is no good, and is saved there by Justin Cave. What a play by Justin Cave. He kicks it back out to Richard Crawford. Back to Justin Cave, over in the corner to Crawford. Crawford for 3, in and out. Rebound taken by Josh Press. Press will get it to Devin Barnes. Barnes across midcourt. Pass over to Josh Press, down in the corner to Devin Higgs. Tries to get it inside to Jamari Dean, just out of reach of Jamari, and it'll go out of bounds. So it'll be Georgia College basketball. Wesley Simpson will bring it up for the Bobcats. Out near midcourt, going to be picked up by Devin Barnes there. Simpson dribbles around Devin Barnes, and they're going to call a hand check on Devin Barnes. Wow, that's mighty picky. Kalen Whitley will enter the ball game for the Hurricanes. Brandon Thomas right here in front of us going to inbounds. Inbounds it to Richard Crawford. Crawford picked up there by Kalen Whitley. Crawford dribbles to his left. Kicks it back out to Justin Cave. Cave from the free throw line. His shot is up, no good. Rebound taken by Devin Higgs. Higgs will give it to Kalen Whitley. Whitley will bring it up. He's going to be picked up there by Justin Cave. Devin Higgs now. They're going to extend the defense out a little bit, try to put a little extra pressure on the perimeter. Cross-court pass to Kalen Whitley. Now down to Josh Press for three. Good! Josh Press with his first three-pointer of the day. Gives him 5 points on the day. Gives the Hurricanes a 2-point lead, 61-59. We're going down to the wire with this one, fans. I can guarantee you that offensive foul is called on Chris Parks. And Kalen Whitley hits the floor hard. But he'll get up and be okay. So the foul on Chris Parks. That's 2 on Parks. Jordan Thomas will check in. Christian Coleman will check in. Hurricane. Kicked me off again. Mediacom's fault, not mine. But I will give an apology for our radio listeners and those internet listeners and video feed listeners who we've had to put up with the trying to correct these technical difficulties. So we'll be back to action as Kalen Whitley has the basketball for the Hurricanes. He'll get it over to Josh Press on the left wing, back out to Kalen Whitley. Whitley gets a pick from Jamari Dean. Going to be double teamed down in the corner, but gets it to Jalen Cameron. Cameron to Devin Higgs. Higgs back to Cameron. 8 on the shot clock. Jalen Cameron pulls up on the left wing. His shot is up and no good. Rebound taken by, it's going to be knocked out of bounds. Jamari Dean had the rebound. It was knocked out of bounds by Chris Parks. Parks now with 3 fouls on the day. So it'll be Hurricanes basketball. Just underneath their own basket. He inbounds to Jamari Dean. Dean goes into the lane, kicks it back out to Kalen Whitley. Whitley can't find the handle. It goes out of bounds. It'll be Georgia College basketball. Wesley Simpson with the basketball. He'll bring it up for Georgia College. Gives it to Christian Coleman. Coleman to Jordan Thomas. Thomas now will give it to Chris Parks at the top of the key. Now pass back to Jordan Thomas. Thomas going to drive the left side of the lane. Has a shot knocked away. Rebound picked up by Josh Press. Press down the left side. Going to get it back to Caleb Whitley. Whitley. Brandon Thomas there with Whitley. Gets it to the top of the key to Jamari Dean. Dean pulls up at the right elbow. His shot is a little bit short. Picked up there by Brandon Thomas. Thomas will get it to Jordan Thomas. Thomas picked up by Caleb Whitley. Whitley cuts him off, and Jordan Thomas now near midcourt. Going to reset the offense. Dribbles to his right, gets it to Chris Parks on the right wing. Down in the corner, that's Brandon Thomas. His three-pointer is in and out. Rebound by Jamari Dean. The rim very unkind at that time to Brandon Thomas. It rimmed in and out several times. 4-point lead for the Hurricanes, 63-59. Just over 2 minutes to go here in the second half. Kalen Whitley now gets a pick from Jamari Dean. Whitley along the right side. Devin Higgs for three from the right wing. Up and good! And Devin Higgs will get the three-pointer, and he'll get an and one. So Devin Higgs with the three-pointer will get the free throw. That foul is going to be called on Wesley Simpson. It'll be his first. Coach Mark Gaines nor Wesley Simpson can believe that call. So Devin Higgs will go to the line, 66-59. Free throw is up and good. So Devin Higgs now is 16 points on the day. Extends the lead to 8, 57-59. 67-59, that is. Inbounds pass will go to Richard Crawford. Crawford will get it to Jordan Thomas. Thomas for three, top of the key, no good. Rebound by Josh Press. Press now to Kalen Whitley. Whitley up court to Jamari Dean, and that foul is going to be called. Foul is going to be on Richard Crawford. Coach Mark Gaines, who has been relatively silent most of the game, is becoming very vocal now. That's going to send Jamari Dean to the line. Dean, first free throw on the way. It's up and no good. Wow. Jamari didn't miss many today. Dean will get a second free throw. Austin Sloan will enter for the Georgia College Bobcats. Dean's second free throw on the way, up and off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound by Austin Sloan. Sloan kicks it over to Wesley Simpson. Simpson in a hurry gets it to Jordan Thomas. Thomas for three, up good. Jordan Thomas now with 13 points, cuts the lead to 67-65. We'll be back after this timeout. Hurricane basketball here with 1:37 to go in the contest. Hurricanes lead by 5. Josh Press with the basketball, gets it up to Jamari Dean. Dean cross-court pass to Kalen Whitley, almost stolen by Justin Cave. Little game of keep away here with a 5-point lead. Devin Higgs with 12 on the shot clock. Higgs will drive the lane, kicks it back to Jalen Cameron. Cameron looks, going to drive the lane. His shot is up and no good, and we're going to have an offensive foul called on Jalen Cameron, and that'll be 5 on Jalen Cameron. So 1:11 to go, 5-point lead for the Hurricanes. Solomon Thomas will come in the game for the Hurricanes. (67-62). Hurricanes lead by 5. Wesley Simpson will drive the lane. His shot, left-hand shot, is up and no good. Knocked away, saved by Jordan Thomas. Thomas kicks it back out to Austin Deckard. Three-pointer up and good! Justin Cave with his first points of the night. And we'll have a Georgia College timeout, 67-65. We'll be back after this timeout. It'll be Hurricane basketball with 57.3 seconds to go. Kalen Whitley with the basketball. Solomon Thomas now up the right side, and he's going to be fouled. That foul is going to be on Wesley Simpson, so that'll send Solomon Thomas to the line with 2 free throws. Thomas is 2 for 2 on the day so far. He has 5 points. Austin Deckard and Brandon Thomas getting ready to come in the game for Georgia College. First free throw on the way up and good. Solomon Thomas now perfect 3 for 3. He's got 6 points on the day. 3-point lead for the Hurricanes, 68-65. Thomas, shot on the way up and it's good. 7 points for Solomon tonight, 69-65, 4-point lead for the Hurricanes. 3-pointer by Brandon Thomas, up and good. Oh my gosh, that is the 3rd time down in a row that they've hit a 3-pointer, makes it 69-68. And Mark Gaines will take another timeout with 45 seconds to go, and we'll be back after this timeout.
They say college is the best time of your life, but what about what comes next? At Georgia Southwestern State University, you're not just here for the clubs, or the campus, or the dining hall. You're here for small class sizes, affordable programs, and real-world experience. When you come to GSW, you're not just here for college, you're here for your tomorrow. Georgia Southwestern State University. Take tomorrow by storm. Start your journey at gsw.edu.
Exhausted all of their timeouts. 45.1 seconds to go. Hurricanes lead 69-68. Hurricanes will inbounds. Josh Press will inbounds. It'll go to Kalen Whitley. Whitley will get it back to Josh Press. Now back to Kalen Whitley. Whitley, full court pressure being applied. And we'll have a foul call. And Coach Mark Gaines, nor the Georgia College bench can believe it. Foul was called on Brandon Thomas, I believe. That'll be Brandon Thomas's third foul. That's going to send Caleb Whitley to the line. Whitley with 3 points on the day. Whitley with 2 free throws. 37.8 seconds to go. When we go down to the wire, that free throw rolls in and out and goes back in. Whitley now with 4 points on the day. Extends the lead to 2, 70-68. Second free throw on the way, no good. Rebound taken by Jordan Thomas. Thomas across midcourt with 32 seconds to go in the contest. Going to give it to Justin Cave. Cave now to Wesley Simpson. Going to spread it out. Simpson gets a pick, but he's going to get guarded by Josh Press. Simpson back out to Brandon Thomas. Thomas for 3, no good. Rebound taken by Austin Deckard. He'll get the pass off, and it's going to go off the foot of Justin Cave with 11.9 seconds to go. Georgia College certainly had an opportunity there, and Coach Aaron Coons wants and gets a timeout. You're listening to Hurricane Basketball, and we'll be back after this timeout. To go. Hurricanes with a 2-point lead. Josh Press with the inbounds. Gets it to Devin Higgs. Back to Josh Press. Now up to Solomon Thomas. Thomas across midcourt with 7.6 seconds to go. And a foul will be on Justin Cave. That'll send Solomon Thomas to the line. So Solomon Thomas with 2 here. 2-point lead by the Hurricanes. First free throw on the way up and good. Solomon Thomas now with 8 points. 3-point lead by the Hurricanes. 6.5 seconds to go. Second free throw on the way up and it's good. 9 points on the day. Inbounds pass goes to Wesley Simpson. Simpson for 3, no good. A rebound by Devin Higgs, and the Hurricanes win. Hurricanes win. Great job by the Hurricanes today. They take a 72-68 win. We'll sign off. This is Rusty Tundy for the Hurricane Basketball Network.